Hi again. So the next thing that we need to know is something called the X and Y axis. Right, so I have selected my stage. It is just the white background. So let's go to backdrops and a new backdrop from the library. And you know the library by this time now. If you scroll all the way down, you get this called the XY grid. And this is what it looks like. You know, a good programmer is usually good in mathematics as well. So you, not always of course, but anyway, I think you do need a solid mathematical background. Now the first thing that we need to do is, I think we should make this cat a little smaller so that I can show you this. So we go to scripts, and what did we say? Oh, the stage cannot be selected. The cat must be selected. Okay, we said we must make the cat look smaller. So we go to looks, and we can see down here we have two of them. Change the size or set the size. So let's take set the size, but of course this is not what we begin with. We always begin with when the green flag is clicked, and we'll set the size to 50%. That's half of the size. So let's see. Oh, there it is, smaller again. Okay, so let me drag this away, and you will see the X axis is the horizontal one. It is a, what is it, an orange line, and this line, which looks bluish, purplish, that is the Y axis. So Y and X. I want you to have a look as I move my pointer. Have a look at these numbers down here. They are changing all the time. So this position, the X is at 119 and the Y is at 0106. Right, so how does this work? There, right in the middle, you see this little dot. There, both of their values. Let me just move my pointer. Oh, it's very difficult to get that. Ah, there I have it, right on the dot. So the X is 0 and the Y is 0. And luckily it tells you there. And there are little help on the grid. There's 100, there's a -100, etc. Okay, so the biggest value that the X can get on our screen is 240. The lowest value that the X can be is -240. If we go up the Y-axis, the highest number is 180 and the lowest number is 180. Not 180, minus 180. Right. Okay. So let's have this cat say something. That is in looks, and we can say, I am a kitty. I can go anywhere. Okay, let's test. I'm a kitty. I can go anywhere. Oh, but you know what? I dragged it away. I don't want it to start there. I want it to start right in the middle. So, let's have it with motion. And there we have go to X and Y. Okay, so we go to X 0, Y 0. And perhaps some of you will know that I've done something wrong, but let's test it. I'm a kitty, I can go anywhere. And then it jumps. Did we want that? No. We want it to start in the middle. So let's put that there. And let's drag it away just to see. So I'm a kitty, I can go anywhere. Right. So let's have it go, say, to that point there. So we know there's a little help on the grid line. The y is 100 and the x is 100 as well. So go to, again, x 100 and y 100, and then we want it to say I can go here. I'm a kitty, I can go anywhere. I can go here. Right, and it pops there. So now let's go back to motion and we say go to, and now I'm going to change the y, double click there and add a minus. So can you see we are moving to the y-axis 100, and the x also remains at 100. Minus 100 for the y, it's down here, and then 100 for the x. And he can say I can go here and here. Test. I'm a kitty, I can go anywhere. I can go here and here. Let's change the x now to minus 100, and the y can remain. Can you see? I'm sure you know where it's going to now. I'm a kitty, I can go anywhere. I can go here and here. Oops, it has to say something. Okay, so let it say and here. Okay, there is actually another very cool command, and it's also in motion. Instead of going, if we say go here, did you see how it pops up on the screen? We have another one, and it says glide, and I'm sure I know you know what it's going to do. So let's have it go back there, but this time it's gliding. So our x is 100. Can you see the way that it tends to keep the last variable? A variable is something that can change. Okay, so the moment that we can change something, we say it's a variable. So it keeps the values of your last command. So we can just overwrite that. So both of them are now 100. So we know that the cat will be there, but instead of popping from here to there, it will glide. I'm a kitty, I can go here and here and here and it glides, and it took 1 second to go there. Now if you wanted to go slower, what do we do with this number? Just think it has to go slower, so it will take more seconds to get there. So let's change that to 3, and let's run our little program. I'm a kitty, I can go anywhere. I can go here and here and here, and now it glides slowly. Right, okay, let's see if we can make this cat disappear. So let's change the y. We keep the x with 100. Let's make the y something like 300. That's way off the screen. So let's see. I'm a kitty, I can go anywhere. Here, and here, and here, and it goes up, oops, and it can never disappear. Okay. Well, I did say never, you know. There's no such thing as never. We can always use our little hide command. Right. So, let's try this. I'm a kitty, I can go anywhere. I can go here, and here, and here, and it goes up. It will do that little movement on the top, and then it's gone. And now, is our program perfect? Well, it's not really a program, it's just a little ditty. So, will it work? Is it right? I know you know it's not right, because what happens if we click on the green flag? Nothing. Why? Because our sprite is hidden. So we need to show it. Okay, did you see the way that, oops, no, that won't work. But did you see the way that I don't really need to drag this away to insert the show? It can just move in there. Okay, so let's test again. I'm a kitty, I can go anywhere, here, and here, and here, and I can disappear. Okay, so let's go back to our stage and our backdrops, and let's go to another one that doesn't show the XY. So let's now click again. And this now looks different. Okay. And gliding up, and it's gone. Okay. If you want to save it, you can save it, but I'm not going to save it. It's not worth saving, because it's really nothing. This is just an exercise. But I need you to do it. Of course, you don't need to use my sprite. You don't need to use my stage. You need the XY axis, but you can actually now put your sprite anywhere to make the background a little bit more interesting. I want you to understand the X and the Y axis, because if you develop a game, and that's what Scratch is all about, developing games, you cannot do it without understanding this X and Y thing. So I want you to, first of all, make your sprite smaller, and I want you to have it go to, in other words, pop up here and there on the screen. You don't need to use my coordinates, and then in the end make it disappear, but when you click on the green flag it must be there again. Okay, so you do that, and when you've understood that completely, then we are going to really have some cool programs ahead of us. So make sure that you can say, I understand the X and the Y axis, and I can make my sprites move. Bye bye.